details about the Hunter Biden allegations. A new report claims the FBI is investigating the former vice president's son and his associates for money laundering. Here to react, host of Justice with Judge Jeanine and the author of the book Don't Lie to Me, Judge Jeanine Pirro. Judge, good morning to you.
Good morning.
So it turns out after Tony Bobulinski had that press conference, the next day after the debate as well, he went to FBI headquarters, apparently met with 6 agents for 5 hours, gave them those phones. This would be an October surprise, but for an October surprise, it's got to get coverage, and it's not getting coverage.
Well, you know, the sad part of all this is that it is not getting covered. And I suspect that a lot of those independent voters out there who may be, you know, on the line and not sure which way to go. The truth is that, you know, how could the FBI not be investigating Hunter Biden for money laundering? How about a tax evasion? How about a FARA violation and lobbying and conspiracy and RICO? And 2 of his partners are already in jail. One's in jail. The other one's on his way. The guy was conducting business like a thug in Europe, Russia, China. He was the attorney for the head of a Chinese energy company, which had complete connections to the Chinese Communist Party. Right. And he is the one who is telling everyone that, you know, my father pretty much approves everything. And Bobulinski, the guy who came forward, and kudos to Tucker on this interview and getting right to the core of what was going on. Joe Biden is meeting with people behind, you know, in a dark bar behind a column so no one can see him. And you have to just wonder, you know, how do the Bidens, I mean, how do they justify this? How they justify it? They have a compliant media that absolutely refuses to cover it. And yet if they did something simple, like investigated the number of houses that Joe Biden has, the guy has been in government for 47 years. His wife is a teacher. And they've got all of these houses. Just go online and Google them. And then you've got Hunter Biden, who is, you know, if his father is even considered as a candidate for president, he's got to be compromised. You know, Hunter Biden is blackmailable from day one, even according to the little we know from the laptop. So the FBI making Tony Bobulinski, you know, a core witness, and they, in fact, he said, called him a material witness, right, means that they're very serious about all of this. And we may not know about it yet, but I suspect that there's a long road ahead of us in terms of the criminality and Joe Biden's use of American influence and American taxpayers' dollar as he was setting policy in Ukraine, for example, when, you know, he said, you're not getting $1 billion of our money, Steve. It's our money, unless the prosecutor is off his son's case.
I have a feeling. I just saw a little of your opening argument for tomorrow night. Who's on your show?
Well, we've got Eric Trump and Newt Gingrich and Senator Tillis, Jim Jordan, Dave Bossie, Leo Terrell. We're going to be all in on the election strategy, what's going to happen. You know, there's a lot that's going to be going on. We know that Tuesday, as you were saying earlier in the segments, there's going to be violence. People are getting ready to protest. What does it say about the left? They cannot handle the truth. They've never been able to handle this president. And so now they're ready to tear it down again. But I'm telling you that President Trump is not going to tolerate it anymore. We've had enough of this nonsense, and I think he's going to put an end to it for once and for all.
All right. We're going to be watching you tomorrow night at 9 o'clock, and check out her book, Don't Lie to Me. Judge, thank you very much for joining us live.